play somebody this old, like they 34. He was like, you know that's not that old, right? And I was like, you're right, that's not that old. So then I was like, it's like baby steps into it of like trying to younger myself down, and then just got comfortable into him, and then just started. I gave him like this kind of like not Louisiana dialect, but like kind of closer to like when people from New Orleans came to Houston, where I'm from, like how they talk after a while, because like it kind of just blends together. So I'm kind of working with that, and it's like those two things playing together is making it really fun to play on both sides.
I had like an opposite moment. I played it as Kaidlen, and Cleo goes, "Have you ever seen Mama Odie?" And like Princess and the Frog, and I was like, "Okay, I get what you're saying." So that was my moment.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot of experience playing older characters. I tend to play the mom, so this is not something that's very new to me. But I think she's a different type of mother. And she's someone who has a lot of like nuance to her character, because it's very much like the stereotypical like black American mother, like where it's like sometimes they're a little mean, they're a little snappy with you, but you know like they love you at the end of the day, and that she just cares about she cares about her child. And so I really try to like show that in her character. And also the mothers in the show, they're young moms. All of them are young moms. So she's not that old. And so you have to like you have to remember that when you're playing it. You can't just like have her hunched over and like have such a deep voice all the time. Like she still has that youngness to her. She still has that spunk. I did the reading of the dramaturg packet, and they like kind of gave us basically the inspiration for the characters, and like they come from the African gods and the Yoruba. Can't speak in that like culture and in that religion and that stuff. And the goddess that she's attached to is kind of like she's sensual and she's love and she's that type of character. And so I like really dived into like making her voice like soft and sweet at times, and like leading with your hips, like your pelvis and your core, that like can show your character like if they're more like a sexual character in that aspect. And I also kind of looked back into the other plays, the older ones, but that came before this one, and just like saw what type of character she was. She was like a mean girl. She was not a good person. And now the next time you see her in this play is she's a mother. And so how has she changed from that? How has she grown? But how is it still the same character is what I really like tried to look into. And I'm having so much fun playing this.
I would say with Oba, I started with like a walk, like just like to be playful, to be fluid, and then just walking around my dorm of like, how would a mother would walk? With my character, she like, I struggle sometimes like to sound older. Some people say like I have like a high pitched voice at times, so I'm like, oh, okay. So I got a Cleo, and I want my character to be like very distinct. And with our director, we played with like different tones of voice until like something sticks, with something that like he liked. And a big part of me is like to not sound like characters that I recently have played. Working with Cleo, I worked with like 2 like southern-ish plays with him, so I want to make sure that Oba was very distinctive, and when people came to see me that they didn't see Ashland or another character, or like, oh, this is a gimmick that she does. With Oba, I noticed that like she has like some soft moments to her, and then like it's also probably hard with Marcus like losing his like father, of her having to step in to play that father role of being stern, and then also being very loving and motherly, and then also very concerned. So then looking at the dialogue to see like what she was feeling at certain moments and how to play off of that.
It makes it more fun almost, because you get to be more theatrical with it. Because when you're doing realism, it's because the last play I did was realism, so it was like really honing in on showing each emotion like in almost a TV acting style, but like for the stage. And so you have to make everything just a little bit bigger, but not too big. With this, you can really just play into everything, and you can like play into the character and the cartoonness of it all, because it is almost like fantastical, while also being like a story that's centered around real people and a real time and a real thing that was going on, like the hurricane. Like, I think it's just really cool, and it's really fun, I think.
Yes, and it also gives like the story like way more like depth to it, I feel like, and more interpretations of what the characters might be feeling at the time, and playing that off of each other just like in the rehearsal space to make it like a bigger outcome.
Yeah, what I've been thinking is this movie is like, it's not the plot, but it's very similar to like Sinners, where you can watch it at face value and be like, oh, this is a play about, you know, a homosexual boy or whatever. Or you can look at it deeper and like, this boy is, you know, like speaking with the gods. And I think it's really what Marcus, like, because like Ogun's like the god of iron and war. And like I play with it, like I'm my brother's keeper, you know, like, and I'm like the man of my household. But you really see it in the play more with Marcus. And with playing with Eric on stage, I can just like I'm starting, like, every day we get better and better. So like every day I can see the light in his eyes that we talk about in the show, like how it starts to develop, and I'm like, it's like I'm on stage with like the spiritual or whatever like that.
Very well said.
Yeah.
Y'all hate that. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I really do like the whole spiritual aspect of it too. Like, I think it's really cool with his dreams and all that stuff, how it's like, it's not just a thought in his head. Like, you can see the dreams playing out on stage, and that's really, like, it's a really good play for, like, theater magic, I feel like.
And you
Not
gotta see
only
it twice.
that, you gotta see it.
You gotta see it twice.
But not only that, the whole mythical aspect of like going deeper. We also straight up tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, we take a second, we come out of the story, we let you, you know, see what's going on in the literal, so you can take your time and get into the metaphorical.
That's true. That too. Like with the stage directions and stuff like that. I think that is really cool, and I really appreciate the playwright's choice to do that, because it really also leans into the mythical side of the thing. Because it's like, yeah, it's still real. It still feels real, but it's like, I'm talking to you, I'm breaking the fourth wall almost. So it's like, yeah, this is a play, and there's magic, and he has dreams. I really think it's cool. Like, if I was to watch this, I feel like I would really love the play.
It almost makes me feel like I'm watching an audiobook being presented at me.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Your eyebrows look really good.
You didn't ask me this question. What is your makeup routine?
Wow.
Man, these, like, a lot of the cast is freshmen, and like
Which is crazy.
me and my friend Tony have been talking about like goddamn. It's in there somewhere. Y'all see it. Anyway, we've been talking about how like hungry this freshman class is, and like, cause like usually, and especially with this like such a wordy script, there's no stage direction, so all the page is just words. Like, ain't no stage direction, so it's not said out loud. So I'm like, it's a lot, and I hope these freshmen can like, but like, cause I'm usually the first one to not have my book in my hand. I look around, they don't got their book in their hand either, and I'm like, oh, okay, y'all ready? Y'all came to play.
We didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not, we haven't hit that wall of like a day where Cleo's like, y'all know y'all lines. Y'all gonna have to like rehearsal over. Y'all go learn y'all lines. Every show I've been in basically had that day where it's like, off book was a week ago, and y'all don't know y'all lines. But like, off book day was off book day. We probably caught lines probably like 20, 30 times as a cast as a whole. And I'm like, damn, like y'all know y'all lines for real. And they talk a lot, talking more to me. You know, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Yes, I will say with like this cast being a little bit majority of freshmen, when I went into the audition room, at first I saw the audition list, and I was like, did they put everybody basically like that audition back on like the callback list? And then when I went to auditions, I was just truly blown away, and it made me like, as an upperclassman, as a junior, wanted to work harder, because it almost seemed like, girl, you been here. Like, these freshmen coming and they hungry. And you gotta present yourself in a way that's like, still like, not as competition, but still like, I could keep up with you guys. And especially in these rehearsal process, I was stunned. Where there are main characters that know their lines like that speaks like throughout the majority of the play. Sometimes people don't get like their lines to like, Xavier, what would you say, like, sometimes opening night, not gonna lie, like, well,
line during tech week, I'm like,
who said that?
Or they'd be like, just flow with me, like,
yeah, like just improv,
exactly.
Improv on tech.
So to say we're like 3 weeks away, and then people are already memorizing.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Like the show, we got so much time, and we off book. Like nobody called
this
a
show's
line.
like crazy.
Exactly. Like,
but that's why I really love it, because I have just never in my life been in such a room with so many talented people. Like, I was, even in the callback room, I was astounded. The people who did not get in, like I'm just like, wow, I know we're good.
Yeah.
Like, so it like really makes me feel so honored to be like a freshman, and for this to be especially for this to be my first production, because I truly like love like the kind of family that we have, and it's like it's crazy because this is like an all black show, so it's like that's one factor that we already all have in common is like the things that we faced as people and like the life that we live. And so I just thought it was just, I think it's really cool because like we kind of already have a little bit of a bond, and so then and like we really all play off each other so well. Like the chemistry in the scenes are great, and I love the fact that like what you said, like we have 3 weeks and we're like good, so it's like we can now push it we can now push it to a point of like extreme greatness, and I've never had this kind of opportunity.
It really feels like black excellence.
Right.
In short, come to the show. But I didn't have theater in high school. So walking,
What you did?
nothing.
That shocked me, girl. You're talented.
I did band.
What?
Yeah.
Blowing the trumpet, now you on stage? Okay. Sorry.
Anyways, I didn't have high school theater. So walking into the audition room, boy, when I tell you, I was terrified. Especially to be in Cleo's face, the director of the whole school theater and dance, to be in his face and do my best to not play in his face. That was, oh my gosh, that was terrifying.
Yeah.
But getting through and seeing my name on that cast list was a feeling like I've never had before, knowing that, you know, I have a family in front of me that is here to do nothing but push me forward and push me harder. You know, we're here to work, but like you said, at the end of the day, we are a family. And being able to work with an all-black cast is something that I have almost dreamed about. Like, being surrounded by people who have lived your life, grew up the way you did, had your experiences, you know, it's something different. And it's something that can't really be explained.
You'll be surprised how many people on this campus have not seen Friday.
What?
I'm asking all my friends, I'm like, there's something ain't right here. Something in the water.
Why is that? What?
Y'all ain't seen Friday?
Y'all ever seen Love and Basketball?
Come on.
But even like getting the cast list, I think that was like the most that's the most excitement I ever felt in terms of like a cast list being brought up, because it was like everybody's good, and if I'm not in it, I definitely want to see it. You know,
because
everybody
came to
was.
play.
Yes.
And everybody's working. That's the great part, because a lot of times, especially, you know, we're fresh out of high school. I mean, like when it comes to like teenagers, it tends to be like you give them a compliment or like they
They
do
take
something
it
good and they're like they just stop working.
Yeah.
And so the fact that it's a majority freshman and it's just like nobody has stopped working, like everybody continues to push their character forward and continues to keep working no matter what. And I just think that that's truly what's going to make the show great. It's like if you just don't stop working until opening night.
And even then, the work's not done till we close.
Yeah.
And then what shocked me was when Cleo's house color gave us a compliment. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The show didn't, we're not even in tech. I was like, oh.
Exactly.
It felt
Compliment 3
good.
weeks away.
Like, Cleo, what?
I ain't my first compliment from Cleo, so I was a senior. Like,
What?
Okay, you good.
I got mine, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. I'm like,
I was like,
And it was nice to see, and I just felt like even in the room there was still that hunger. Like no one like slacked off. Like everybody's ears was still in tune.
yeah.
Everybody was still like being able like, okay, you said it's good, we can make it great. Like that's what it felt like, and I
it's
just
what you
like
said,
that.
it's so
work ethic.
motivating. Yeah, it's like so motivating to like be around people like that, because it makes you want to do your best no matter what.
fire fuels the fire.
Yeah, there you go.
That you can come from nothing and become something. You can start with no experience, and with the right direction, you can become something amazing. That's what I'm gathering from this whole process.
Ever since I got here, I've been treating every show like it's my last. This might actually be my last show, so I'm thinking about it in a sense where it's like this. I gotta show up and do my job, and like it's gonna be my job. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like 6 months from now, it's gonna be my job. You know what I'm saying? So this show definitely is like. I mean, like again, like I probably called line like 4 times. Like I'm really like try-harding just like the actor aspect of this, and really trying to like, I don't know, like just do the best as I can. Like it's my last show, and also like this is like I'm getting paid for it, even though I'm not getting paid for it. But you know.
I will say is don't underestimate people. I didn't come in underestimate people, but I feel like you could learn from everybody, even if they're younger from you, even if they're fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
I literally went to Cleo's office, like the director, and I said, when picking up my script, I said, man, these freshmen right here, I could learn a thing or two from them. And someone that really inspired me is Jade. Jade is not afraid to play. She took the script in the audition room of callbacks, and she just totally like flipped what I ever thought the character could be. And I was just so excited to see her on stage. Like, even her being like one of the main characters, I was just like, wow, that girl got talent. Same thing with Sean, same thing with Trenton, like even the people sitting here, like it's just like so many people that you could learn from, and not to get stuck in your ego just because that you think that like, oh, that opportunity should be mine, or this person. It's just like you can't fake the hard work, you can't fake the talent, you know what I'm saying? And you need to learn from people just in general to keep growing and developing as an artist if you want to stay strong and if you want to be long lasting in the industry. And especially it starts here, so seeing and learning from people, learning what they do that you might never thought of to like elevate yourself even more.
We're talking like in 10 years we all gonna be colleagues, like we all gonna be equal. So I know like it's never been like that in school theater and dance. Like even when I was a freshman, like I would talk to seniors and we would have like real like talks about acting and how to get better, both of us, you know what I'm saying? We are colleagues here. Ain't no classism. Ain't no classism.
Yes, there's no classless, but you know, I feel like it's just very important to like just see people and just reach out and then just ask them like their process.
Yeah, I really think I'm gonna take away like to just have so much fun on stage when you're doing something, like to just like take a lot more risk, because I never did that and it's something I regret. Like it took me years to like stop getting in my own way when it came to being on stage. And it affected like the roles I was getting because I wasn't taking those risks and I wasn't trying new things on stage. And with this, I feel like I've been really honing in on like trying to create a character that's personally Alyssa Johnson, playing Shun, like, and making this character. And I think that's something I'm gonna take with me for the next 4 years so that I can really like be the best actor possible.
I like seeing Sun Shower, like the dance number for the first time. I love the choreography. It feels fun, it feels playful, it's colorful. It's very colorful. I like it.
It didn't happen in rehearsal. Cause Jacob has that line. It's in the video y'all just posted where it's like, boys, y'all sitting mighty close. And I'm always behind him, so I never see how his face looks. But when I saw his face for the first time, I was laughing at my phone for like a good 3 minutes. I was like, that is hilarious. Like his face is just so good. Like, y'all look mighty close. Oh, that's good, bro.
My favorite memory is walk with me. We sat in the green room and we worked that for what, a good hot 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That was, it was elite. It was great.
I don't even know. It's probably sitting backstage with Sean and Trent, because we were just like back there giggling. We were just back there giggling.
They
like,
will get
we
you
knew,
in trouble.
Right. Because we knew we weren't going on stage for like a long time, so we were just sitting there back there laughing, and it was just so fun.
Do you guys know Mary J. Blige? I don't even know the song where it's like, no more pain. Y'all know that? No more drama in my life. I feel like she could I feel like Oprah could rock out to that. I don't know.
My characters would be Get It Sexy by Sexy Red.
Wow.
The only song I can think about all the time, and this will make sense when you watch the show. It's a song by the Temptations, and it's called "I Wish It Would Rain." And oh my God, it's just so powerful. And like, not like just specifically to the show. Now I wanted Cleo to make it like the bow song, but I kind of wanted my 10-minute play. So do not tell Cleo about that song.
Keep it on lockdown.
Right. I think it would be "Love and Happiness" by Al Green. I feel like she would get down to Al Green like so bad.
Can I change my answer? Can I please change my answer? Mine would be "As" by Stevie Wonder.
Oh.
Yes.
Or "Don't You Worry About a Thing." That would be, yeah.
Come see Marcus!